So like in the sea of fucking polished post and polished social media, you are getting the middle of the night version of me. So I have like a story to tell you about how the universe is always fucking speaking to you and sending you signs and showing you the way. And my mind is fucking blowing right now as to just the amount of synchronizations that have happened for me in the last couple of hours. And so I got to paint you a picture so that you can fully understand how the universe is always communicating with you. You just got to learn to read between the fucking lines. So for those of you that don't know me, I'm all about manifestation, right? So it's what I eat, live, breathe, and all the things. Now, in the last day, we've launched the book Spark. And there's another launch that's coming now tomorrow. It's actually today for me because it's currently 6 a.m. Saturday morning by me. But I've only slept 4 hours. Cannot go back to sleep yet. My mind is spinning with all the things. So I thought, okay, let me come make a cup of tea. Let me come have a chat here with you all. Share what's on my heart. Maybe have a bath in some Epsom salt and try and sleep again. So in my reality, to paint you a picture so that you can fully understand and comprehend this. In my reality, I'm turning 40 next month, and I've always known that my life is going to shift after 40. Like everything before 40 is really training. And so there's a shift that's happening for me, right? But now, in the last couple of months, I shared this in the live earlier today, that in the last 5 months, my life has truly transformed, right? So there are 4 different launches happening for me this month. Not by my planning, but by divine fucking intervention and guidance. 2 books and two community launches that I'm in. And so in my reality, I live in South Africa, and I've only recently started sharing with my very close global community friends, just painting them a picture of what we go through here. So we have constant electricity issues, constant water issues, constant crime issues. It is a daily fucking thing. And I don't talk about it because it's not about the bitching and the whatever. It's more about this is what makes me want to do what I do. This is what makes me want to empower humanity. This is what makes me get up. This is what fuels me, because I hate seeing suffering. And so like I want to be a part of the change, right? So I've been painting a picture, but at the same time, something fun has happened for me where I love series, watching series. And so I, for some reason, never wanted to really watch Schitt's Creek, the series. And in the last 2 weeks, for some fucking reason, unbeknownst to me, I decided to watch it. This is what following your intuition is all about, right? So the last 2 weeks I've been watching Schitt's Creek, and it has been fucking amazing. I have laughed and I've cried, and it's been just so heartwarming and fulfilling for me. I've had a really good time watching it, whilst I've been busy building out the things that need to be built right now. So yesterday, which was Friday, Spark launched. And I got dressed for the day. You can go and look at my live that I did yesterday, Friday. And I put on the only piece of clothing that I own that has a bit of white in it, because I fucking mess on everything. I cannot keep white clean. But I put that on. It's a Camino black and white goodie. It's the only piece of white clothing closest to white I own. And that's what I chose to wear. And only a few hours later did messages start coming through that the actress passed away. Her name is Catherine O'Hara, and she's known as Moira Rose. So the rabbit hole gets fucking deeper, because if you don't know the series Schitt's Creek, it's about people who were wealthy, who lost a lot. They lost all their wealth and then were stuck in this fucking town and they had nothing, and they kind of had to build their way up, right? And so I feel like for me, that is the journey. We are all, I believe, like, we're born abundant, we're born wealthy, we're born with the same, default to the universe, right? That all abundance is always available to us. And so we get conditioned to like lose it all and to go through all these hardships and shit like that. But slowly but surely they start appreciating the deeper levels to life, and they build real, beautiful relationships, and they overcome this. I have one more episode to watch. I haven't watched the finale yet. But that's what's happening. And so for me, in my reality, that's what's been happening for me in the last couple of months, is I can feel the shift happening for me. To empower me, to move me in a beautiful way into living a wholesome life with wholesome people, and to really expand and see the world, right? So when hearing the news of her death, obviously, firstly was like a shock, and it's like, fuck, it's cuck, it's crap. And then people started sharing this with me, because over the last few weeks, I've started sharing memes about David and Moira and just how much I love it and so on. So people realized that I've become a fan, and so I started getting DMs about her passing. And so then I said to someone in the comments, in the DMs, whenever things like this happens, there's to me a deeper level. And so I reflected on it. So for me, death means the ending of a cycle. And this has been shown to me several times in my life, where people have passed, a friend, a relative, someone who I don't know personally, but like Catherine, she's a figure in society. And then when I look deeper within my reality, there's communication that's happening with me. So if you've been in my world, you will probably have heard me speaking about the M's and the C's, and how I am guided over my lifetime by the M's and the C's. My name is Megan Cleland, MC. I am teaching the Manifestation Cheat Code, MCC. Over my whole life, the M's and C's. I have a post somewhere. I have it in my content. I have it in my programs. I talk about the M's and the C's and how they follow me. And so when I Googled what her actual name is, because I couldn't remember her name and surname, I typed in Moira Rose, and her name is Catherine O'Hara. Moira is the M, who I have grown to love, and the actress behind it is Catherine with a C. So again, for me, it is another MC synchronicity happening, confirming for me that this is my cycle that is breaking. This is the end of fucking shit creek for me. And I've been feeling it for a while. It's been happening in real time. There's so many of you that have been a part of it. And it's about like following the fucking steps. If you watch the series, you will see that despite everything that they go through, they believe in themselves. And they believe in each other. And so what I'm finding with the community that I'm in, the people that I'm surrounded by at this time, is 100% we believe in ourselves, and we believe in each other. And it just blows my mind. Even so much so, I was reflecting, I was going through my feed, there's all these spark posts, it's all red and colorful, and I was puppy sitting. My landlords, they live in the house over there. They have puppies. They have a Rottweiler and a fucking Labrador. Beautiful, very busy puppies. And they had to go out they were gone for about 3 hours. So cannot leave them alone because they will destroy the house. And if you go and scroll on my timeline, I shared a picture that I took of the Roti sleeping. And when I looked at that picture, I was like, but that whole picture, the aesthetic of the picture is black and white. The puppy is black, the floors are white, the carpet is black and white, the walls are white, the couch is black, there's a fireplace, it's black and white in the image. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it is so in your face obvious, because I've learned to truly see. I mean, Courtney, you're watching me here now. You shared the other day with that game where it's like you flip the cards and you find the matchy. For me, and she has this with people. She matches people. She connects people. She sees the matchy of them. For me, I see I see in the Matrix. It's like the synchronicities, the signs, the things that are in common, the thread. Like but I have to be quiet, and I have to be present, and I have to really just look for the deeper than just the loss of a person, an actual human being who's no longer here, who was so loved and revered, and to look at what does it symbolize, because they are angel numbers. I mean, many of you're attracted to a number. There's a number that you see over and over again, or a thing, or something. There's something in your reality that's a guiding post, and you either know it and you're not aware that it is so fucking obvious, and that is what is your guide. That's what's showing you your North Star, or you just haven't found it yet. And this is what I realized is, like, I have a client who said to me, she's always had the number 13 following her. And for the last while, since she started paying attention to the number 13, she got a job, an amazing opportunity to work at a company, out of handed on her lap, without her going and searching for it. And she I think the interview was on the 13th, or she started on the 13th, but there was just 13 everywhere for her. And she realized that that's a guiding post for her. Big things have always happened for her associated with the number 13. Lindsay Hack, who I collaborate with, hers is 1212. So much that she has 1212 tattooed on her hand. That's just like one, that's just like an example, right? So for me, it's the M's and the C's. Shit you not. Courtney's watching this here. Courtney is the C to my M, because we're in a collaboration as well. And even though her surname is Widener, to me the W is an upside down M. So I see the CM in her already. Because sometimes when you, this is the thing, you got to learn to read between the lines. Because the symbol might be there, but it might not look as obvious, like the W in Widener. It's not an M. Yeah, flip it over and it's an M. So it blows my mind. I'm so I'm buzzing. I'm excited. My body is, my tired is tired. My eyelashes are tired. That's how tired I am right now. Just because there are so many things, moving parts happening, and I'm trying to control the excitement I feel. Oh, Courtney says her maiden last name also starts with a C. See? That's so cool. And my maiden last name starts with an M. So it was Munich. That's my maiden surname. It's Munich. So you can go down the rabbit hole and you will find the answers. You will see how the universe is always talking to you. Are you paying attention? Because you could be feeling like your life is falling apart, or that you're at a crossroads, you don't know which way to turn or whatever. But when this is the stuff that I will live by and that I love to teach, because if you're truly in flow and you're truly you know what to look for, and you understand what manifestation is all about, really. Like, not the fucking affirmations and the visualizations and the meditations. Like, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, it's so much more than that. Oh gosh, I don't know what I look like. Just give me, this is my bed hair, guys. I have a little plait here, and yeah, so let me know how I look. What do you prefer, the polished me or the fucking bed hair? I am, like I say, in a sea of polished posts and polished lives and fucking all the things. This is very spontaneous. It's 6 a.m. The sun it's 6:20 now. The sun is rising. The birds are chirping. I don't know if you can hear them. And I myself am just so fucking excited for what's coming. If you haven't bought the book Spark, it's $1. We have another probably 10 hours or so to make it a raging success and to become best-selling authors. It's an amazing compilation of, again, beautiful humans who believe in themselves, in humanity, who are changing the world. And we would appreciate your support so much. Please go onto my feed. You will find the link there. It is shared 1,000,000 times. And then keep your eyes open, because in the next 10 hours, the next launch starts for me, sharing something fucking exciting, which again is tied into Schitt's Creek, because it's all about building wealth. And we had the name change happen last week. Literally, the name changed. And the other synchronicity that I realized about this, because the word building is in the title. And at the beginning of the year, when posts were going around on Facebook saying, what is your word of the year? The word that came up for me was bold. I'm busy building a new future, building amazing spaces, building amazing communities, building amazing containers and courses and challenges and shit like that. You know, I'm in this building phase. This year is all about the building. And then last year, a week when the name came in, and it's all about wealth and it's all about building, and it's combined with the Schitt's Creek and their journey of having wealth, losing wealth, and then getting back into the flow of bringing wealth in. It's all connected. And I have found this many times over the last year with many of the series that I've watched. I know there's a lot of people out there like, a series is just like, you just passively sit there and consume, and you know, it's like, it's so bad for you and so on. But I shit you not, each time, even watching something like Criminal Minds, I binge watched all of them. There was like, I think 10 seasons. Even in that, I received so much clarity about control. If you watch those series, you will realize that there is no fucking sense of control whatsoever. Random shit happens all the time, and life is so fragile. Control does not exist. Safety does not really exist, because you can die, choke on food. You can literally choke on water and die. Like, there's just, this is the thing. And even see a series like I watched, Special Victims Unit. I loved watching that, and I know that sounds so because it's all about rape and molestation and sex trafficking, but I found it so it helped me. It was cathartic for me, because there are things that have happened in my reality that I couldn't understand for myself, and that series healed me. It wasn't just like a something that I would put on, and in the end it didn't mean anything. It was just like, what's the word I'm looking for here? That it was just like entertainment, you know, meant to just pass the time. for me, it had real significant. It gave me awareness as to why young girls and young boys do things that normally children in wholesome situations wouldn't do necessarily, because they're shown things at an early age. They're exposed to things, and then they think that that's what love is. So I said this was going to be a DMC. And yeah, I mean, even that series to me was cathartic. So as much as what I love watching documentaries and learning about business and learning about manifestation and the spiritual shit, I fucking love me a good series as well. And I always find something in them that gives me a piece of awareness, a deeper understanding of myself. But I do like, I do find it entertaining, and I love a giggle. I love a bit of action, and I love a good comedy. I just don't do fucking horrors, dudes. I've had enough of that shit. My dad let me watch Freddy Krueger when I was 5, so I will not. Horror is like not the thing for me. But I have slowly started watching, like I say, things like Criminal Minds that I wouldn't have been able to watch. I'm dead scared of watching Dexter. If you've ever watched Dexter, let me know. Is it really bad, or do you think I can handle it if I've watched Criminal Minds? Because that's been one that I keep seeing, and they're like, oh, I don't know if I'm gonna cope watching it on my own. But yes, I hope that you have found something in this for you that you will take away and really know that the universe, God, your angels, your guides, I don't know, whatever you call a higher power or something for you, is trying to communicate with you and is showing you the way and reassuring you and guiding you and showing you that it's there every step of the way. And it's so undeniable. It's like screaming at you in the weirdest ways. And I used to, I mean, I'm a Harry Potter fan. I'm a fantasy fan. Wheel of Time fanatic. Like I love those types of movies and books and things. And I would always think that it's gonna, like a fairy godmother is gonna appear and speak to me the words that I understand and wave a fucking wand and things like that. And I realized that this is the magic of manifestation. This is what really it means, is to be able to see between the mundane, to take the normal shit that's happening in your day-to-day life and to realize that actually you're being communicated with all the time. So, thank you for listening. Thank you for supporting Spark and for making this a raging success. Thank you for watching while I look like I have the bad hair and all the things. And yeah, I look forward to sharing with you the next launch that's coming soon as well. I love you guys. You make this all worth it. And just thank you for being along for the ride.